Hey friends, how are you? Hey Dilly, how's it going, baby? All right, as promised, let's do some diamond painting. I am working on, as you can see, a monster. Um, this is Spring Mountain Majesty by Diamond Art Club, Chuck, by Chuck Pinson. Sorry. And well, I've been working on it for a little while, so I'm just going to continue to work on it and we'll chat. I'm working on some of the greenery here with the A's, and then we'll move on. So, what has been happening, you guys? What have you been up to? My goodness, it seems like it has been forever. It has been forever, but even longer than forever. Um, okay, so a lot of you know that I lost my dad. He recovered from the stroke. We got him up and walking 28 feet. And as soon as we brought him home for whatever reason, he took a turn for the worse, and God thought it was time to call him home. I believe that he called him home because he was not going to recover, and that is not a life anybody, especially my father, would want to live. The doctors told my dad that he would be in a wheelchair by the time that he was 30 years old due to a work accident that disabled him at a very young age, just after I was born. And up until a couple hours after the stroke hit, my dad was still walking and talking. It didn't fully hit until after he was already in ER. So it was a long road. It was a stressful, crazy ride, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat to get my dad back. But it's not going to happen, so we're not going to go there. I am enjoying my memories of him and laughing and joking around with him every day. And that's what we live for, is finding the good in every situation, and trying not to let the bad bother us, right? So that's what we try to do. You adapt, you overcome, and you move on. What else? Let's see. Hang on a second. Talking about Daddy-O got me a little teary-eyed. Let me clean my eyes out here so I can see where I'm placing my gems. Let's see. What else has gone on? Since my dad has passed, I moved in with my mom, and I've been staying with her, and then also staying with a friend when I need a break. And this friend works all the time, so I have the house to myself a lot. And this week is out in Vegas. He won a trip to Vegas, so he is out there. So I am here for the week, dog sitting his dog Emma. He has a chocolate lab. She is an absolute sweetheart. Swear she is an old soul like I do. She is an excellent cuddle bug. My dog Buddy is with my mom right now, keeping her company while Emma and I keep each other company here. Last night was my first night alone in this house by myself, and it was Miss Emma's first night ever away from her dad. So it was a little bit interesting, to say the least, for the first couple hours, but she calmed down and snuggled in, and we're all good. So she's familiar with me. She's known me for a few months now, So it's just her not understanding, why her dad is not coming home when he normally does after work. So, but other than that, she's just been quiet. We've just been keeping each other company. Um, I am back in my therapy sessions. I had a session again today. I go to those weekly for an hour. I absolutely love my therapist I've been with her for going on 3 years now, and I had to take a break from her due to insurance issues. Just before I lost my dad, which really sucked because I didn't have her. We communicated through email, but it's not the same. So got everything back on track, back in with her again. Let's see. I got a truck. I now have a 4-door Chevy Colorado. It is a 2012. It is turquoise blue. If you're on my Facebook, you would have seen pictures already. And yeah, so with taking care of my dad, I lifted on him when he was home and I was taking care of him. I lifted on him to help get him up on the toilet, and his good leg that I actually had feeling in gave out on him, and so when he went down, I tried to save him and ended up tearing my bicep. So between my right bicep being torn, my right shoulder hurting because I had fallen prior to that, and of course my right hip being a 70-year-old hip with a fracture in it, hey, I'm doing great. My whole right side screwed up. And so anyways, it got really hard to drive the Jeep, because it is a stick, so with all the shifting. So we just kind of kept our eye out. I was looking for a 4-door truck so that I can haul stuff for Mom and I when need be. But and also I needed something that Dylan could fit in because my boy is like 6 foot tall, so he needs a lot of leg room. So this will fit perfect. I got an amazing deal on it. It came with 4 brand new tires all the way around, brand new brakes all the way around. Yeah, it's an amazing little truck. It drives nice, it rides nice, it floats. Yeah, I couldn't have asked to have found a better vehicle at the time that I did. So I am very, very grateful for that. Let's see. Trying to get back into the swing of things, but not so much so that I'm so obsessive compulsive over it. Last year I really went to a different place mindset wise, and all I focused on was stitching. I didn't want to live a life. I didn't want to do anything but stitch. Day in, day out, 24/7 stitch. And I realized that was yes, it's therapeutic. Yes. I have a love for it. It is my hobby. But I used it to self-isolate. I don't want to do that anymore. Part of my healing is to continue to grow and form those relationships that I either lost over the years just to reconnect, or you know, just to not be in my shell of a body anymore. So, I have not been doing a ton of diamond painting or stitching, if you've seen my quick live. As I'm trying not to let it consume me. I know when I get fixated on something, I tend to let it consume me and take over when life's problems get to be too much. And yes, it's good to have an escape, but I have learned with myself that I tend to over escape and then I shut everything else out. And I don't give myself a chance to be heard and understood and figure out what my next step is. I tend to, you know, not think about anything but what I'm doing, and that's, I believe, a way of me self-avoiding the problems at hand, and not being able to have control or answers over the situations. So I am trying to pay attention to other things that I love doing that I have missed tremendously because of self-isolation and healing. And just, you know, this, if I feel like sitting down and diamond painting, I'm gonna diamond paint. If I feel like sitting down doing some stitching, I'll do some stitching. I'm aiming to, you know, do something, you know, something of one or the other each night, just to unwind a bit, or at least sometime throughout the day. But I am also not going to beat myself up if I don't do either for a day or a week, because I am busy living a life that I've never known. So I'm just gonna roll with the punches every day. And, you know, losing my dad, it just made me realize that I've not lived. I've not lived like my dad lived. I've not fulfilled anything. You know, I'm unfulfilled, and I've got things I want to do in life, and I'm gonna go do them. I'm just gonna go do them, and it is what it is. And, you know, those that want to ride along will ride along, and those that don't won't. And I can't change that. You can bring a horse to water, but you definitely cannot make them drink. I have to look for my next color. I really do not want to work with ABs while I'm doing this, because okay, let's do 45. Just because they've done diamond painting, you know, ABs can be a brat to work with. If your wax is not in the pristine condition that it decides it wants it to be in, to be, you know, not finicky. But that's okay, because we have a lot of other greens we can work with. Okay, so back to this. Okay, so this is my diamond painting setup, where I stay part-time. I have a room of my own, and I have a craft room. So my diamond painting and stuff is set up here in the craft room, and then I have a room of my own to sleep in. And then at Mom's, I finally have a room of my own. I'm not sleeping in the living room anymore. So I have a room of my own there now, and there I just kind of diamond paint at the table while I chit chat with her. I don't work on these big monsters at her place. These are all just gonna have to be done here, because there's more room here. It's a better setup. but I'll keep working on the little ones at Mom's when her and I are sitting at the kitchen table. Stitching. I am, as I said in my life, I am going to be focusing on one project, I believe, from now until December, because I want to see it come to life. I have too many pieces I am working on. Some of them may never get finished due to the reason that they were started. But we'll see. You never know. You never know. But for now, I'm gonna go through my Annie's Keepers. I'm gonna pull my colors that I need for Rainbow Dragon, and then I am going to put all of my big bin of floss away, and I am gonna focus just on Rainbow Dragon. I grabbed my material, all the material I have at Mom's, and brought it with me to see if any of those sizes are the correct ones, so that I don't have to buy more material. So as long as I got a big enough piece, that will be started tomorrow. So I'm not going, I was going to just go ahead and do a video on starting it, my first stitches. Sometimes that's just awkward when you get started because the stitches can be weird. So depending on how far they're spread out and whatever. I plan to continue to do the Royal Rose method, pick back up with that. I'll be starting in the upper left hand corner as usual. It will be on 25 count fabric. I will be doing 1/1 full cross. It's amazing how it's like riding a bike, how you remember all this stuff after so many months of not doing it. Now if I can get my hands to work and my fingers to work to actually stitch, we'll be doing fantastic. So yeah, so I'm excited to get that one going, get back into stitching. I will probably keep taking, I'll just keep taking my my printed cross stitches with me that I've gotten from doing reviews for travel and stuff, because I can work on those on the go, and that would at least give me something to show you when I do a video. It's gonna be, back to boring again, because I was only working on one particular project last year too. My videos sucked. But hopefully just filling in with diamond paintings and stuff and just doing chit chats with you guys will be enough. Once I get going on it, I'll do stitch alongs. Maybe we'll do a stitch along every time I work on it if the house is quiet enough and I can do that. If I can't, then I'll just do a video and show you my progress from every week or 2 weeks to the next, depending on how much time I get. Summer's coming. Yes, my hip. I have an appointment next month. Next month. Back down in Ann Arbor to see if they will fix my hip now, to see if I've lost enough weight. Since I seen them last time, I believe I am down another 35 pounds, and I think I only had to lose 18 more for them to do my surgery or whatever. So I guess we'll see what they say next month. There's a good chance I may be able to get my hip fixed. Just with summer coming, I don't want to be laid up all summer, but we'll see. We'll see, I guess, what they say as far as like what they think that my recuperation time will be and when I can be back on my feet to enjoy the weather. So we'll go from there next month. This is my birthday month, and I don't even really feel like celebrating, but last year and the year before, I was all geeked up about my birthday month and celebrating, and now just It just doesn't mean the same anymore without Dad. But and then with everything else I have going on in life, well, my life's just upside down and wrecked right now. So, but my bestie and I are going to go do something fun for my birthday, and to help her to try to create new memories, to cover up some of her bed around the end of, around this time of the year too. She has a life story to tell. There is a book. It is called I Am Jessica. And that pink-haired girl on the front of that book is my bestie. That's Miss Jessie, pink-hair Jessie. And that is her story. And it's terrifying, and it's sad, and it's heart-wrenching. And what's even more heart-wrenching is when you get to the part of where my name is in that book. She put my name in that book, mentioned me as being one of her primary people. So, yep, she can get through all that. I can get through what I'm getting through, and I will. All you guys' love and support, I've gotten this far. So, yeah, go get the book on Amazon if you want, Kindle or whatever. It's called I Am Jessica, and it's a good read. Her cousin wrote it, who's also a very, very, very amazing person. So, yeah, if you, I will give a warning that Jessie's story is brutal and explicit. If you don't like, that's not a good one. Pop that sucker back off. Where'd it go? There it is. If you don't like murder, graphics, all that stuff, then please refrain, because it is a true story, and it will tear at your heartstrings. But this girl has been to hell and back, and her and I have clicked since day one, and she is one of my ride or dies. So, and where I'm at right now, she is only 3 driveways down from me, and I absolutely frickin' love it. I can walk down there and she can walk down here. Well, I usually drive. Let's be real. I'm not walking 3 driveways. I can't. My hip will give out before I get there. So I usually drive down. But to have someone so close to you after self-isolating for so long, and for the last 1.5 to 2 years just closing up, hyper-focused, one thing only, and not living. And now to be 3 driveways down, and at the drop of a hat, we can be there for each other. And it's happened. It's happened at midnight. It's happened at 2:30 in the morning. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. And it will continue to happen. And I'm staying put. This is where my happy is. Right here, being close to her. And having this space that I can call mine without any stress or drama. This is where my happy is. Let's see. What else can I tell you guys? Oh man, I don't even know, guys. So much has happened. It's crazy. Life's crazy. It's gonna kick you in the balls, and you're gonna get back up. It's gonna kick you in the boobs, and you're gonna get back up. Gonna kick you in your teeth and you're gonna get back up. You're gonna have one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. And you're gonna climb back out. It's just what you do. Just what you do, my friends. I named my truck. Her name is Phoenix. She's also considered my rebirth. She's mine. I paid for it. I bought it. I titled it. I got it on the road. And I didn't do it by myself. I had help. I couldn't have done it without the help. But I didn't, nobody had to do it for me. Nobody had to do it for me. So, her name is Phoenix. And, you know, she's got a story too. Her owner outgrew her. You know, doesn't fit the lifestyle anymore. Needed something different, needed an upgrade. So, you know, selling her, he got himself a new ride. A pretty ride. Won't say it's not. But this one that I got from him, she's beautiful too. But just didn't fit his needs. So she got put out to the road. And then we found her. We rescued her. So her and I, we're gonna rise together. We're gonna do this shit together. We are just gonna tackle life one day at a time. And her and I are coming from outgrown spaces. And we're gonna carry on. We're gonna keep moving forward. We're gonna keep up on our maintenance. We're gonna keep showing up. We're gonna keep doing what we gotta do to not end up in the shop. We're gonna go to bed every night with a grateful heart. Because that's what you do. You adapt and you overcome and you go to bed with a grateful heart. Alright. Where are we at? Look at that, you guys. We're almost at 30 minutes. Who'd have thought I could talk that long? After not doing a video for so long. My throat is getting scratchy though. Those of you that may have seen a wine glass in my hand, I am not going to justify anything. I'm an adult. Yes, there is wine in that glass. Yes, I know my boundaries and my limits. Yes, I self-destructed on purpose. Yes, I was looking for a way out. Yes, I'm better. No, I am not in that frame of mind anymore. Thank you for being concerned. Just know I got this. And it is a form of relaxation, letting my mind go. It's a form of self-control for me to know that I have this and I am in control of my life and I do make my own decisions and I will do what I want. Then that's part of my healing and my growth. So I got this. Please do not worry. I'm good. I will not, I repeat, I will not turn into prior family members that I have cut out of my life for said reason. I promise. So, with that being said, we didn't get much done in 30 minutes, but I enjoyed my time with you guys. So, hopefully, we can get some more of this done. And, yeah, I look forward to stitching with you guys soon. Take care. Happy Thursday. I love you all. Peace and love, my friends.